Don't worry, we'll get better.
No worries.
All right, let's give it up for Kaz.
All right.
Thanks for doing this for us, Kaz. It's my second time doing stand-up comedy. First time was at Vino de Sedona last week. Totally bombed. So, I was nervous. I was kind of hoping that there was going to be a room completely filled with people. Because some of the jokes kind of require like a full crowd. So with it being a little bit more intimate, I'm just going to go through the material that I created this morning and hope that it sits with you all really well. And I apologize if anyone gets a little offended.
Yeah.
I'm offended already.
Damn! There are a lot of hippies in this town. I mean, can anyone else smell that? I can't, sometimes I walk into a place and I'm like, yeah, I'm going back out. I gotta pull out my peppermint essential oil, put that on my upper lip. That's what I gotta do just to stand next to some of you guys sometimes.
Yeah, bro.
It's kind of offensive to my senses. And I hope you guys don't mind me using the word hippie. It's a very loose term, used very broadly.
It's long for hip.
But I'm gonna be using it quite a bit. It's a lot nicer than saying deadbeat or freeloader, that's for sure. No, but for real, I moved to Sedona 4 years ago, and just to show of hands, how many people are currently living out of their vehicle? All right? Don't be shy now. I know you guys are all proud of it. Probably, don't have to pay rent. Probably don't have to have a job. You guys are free. I first moved to Sedona in my van, so I really can relate. But now things are different. Things in my life have changed. And I've grown up. Reality has hit this guy right here. And now I'm living in my friend's shed. Yeah, I'm living in my friend's backyard in her shed. So I guess you could say that I've kind of got my shit together. When I first got to Sedona, I took a job working at Whole Foods. Great job, produce department. Met a lot of awesome people, and it made me really feel like I was becoming a part of the Sedona community. I also got a lot of phone numbers from chicks. That was nice. This one hippie chick would come in all the time and flirt with me, and she had balls. Let me tell you, she was assertive, she was direct, she was fearless of rejection. It intimidated me. But this one time she came in and she was leaning over the lemons and she was handing me something. And she goes, "Consider it a date." I looked at it and she literally put a date, a fruit, in my hand. And I'm like, you know what, this girl is good. I give her some serious credit. Let me walk around these lemons and face this woman face to face. Have a conversation. And she was a beautiful woman. Great personality. She actually invited me right then and there to come back to her place later that day to cuddle. She didn't know my last name. I'm like, damn, she really likes to move fast. It was right there in that moment that I looked down at her feet. Damn! Holy shit! This girl was barefoot in this grocery store, okay? And that would have been fine with me, okay? But her legs, her feet, and her toes were hairier than mine. Hairier than any guy that I've ever seen. Okay? It looked like Tarzan after he just got done climbing trees all day for coconuts. Okay? I was afraid that Goliath's foot was gonna end up in my ass if we got into an argument. It was scary. So, eventually I got over my initial shock, and I continued agreeing to go over to her place later that day. So, I get over to her place, I'm excited. It's a hot summer day, we both get a couple of drinks poured, and she's got a nice picnic blanket on the grass in the backyard. We're sitting on the blanket, and I'm like, what's my move here? This is some new territory for me. So she looks over at me and she goes, "Hey, why don't you come over here and sit on my lap? I'm like, you want me to come sit on your lap? She's like, yeah, have you ever tried it? Come over here. I was like, you know what, there's a first time for everything. I'm gonna go sit on this woman's lap. So I did. I'm sitting on her lap for quite some time and she's coddling me. She looks down at me and she goes, would you like me to burp you? Is it okay if I give you a burp? I'm like, you wanna burp me? I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. Why don't you burp me? How about I call you mom, you call me baby, and I suck on your tits. Yeah, you can burp me. Yeah, she was trying to, these hippie chicks like to push the boundaries of relationship dynamics and the roles that men and women play in relationships. A lot of times, these hippies just don't want to make a commitment. They don't want to make a sacrifice for another person. They want to be free in an open-ended relationship. Sorry. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work, in my opinion. You show me where it works, and I'll take a look at it. People come to Sedona on these mystical journeys of self-exploration and self-discovery. Independence is power. I say, if you all don't go out and link up, get out of the van, and have a baby tonight, we're going to have some serious problems really soon. So go home and make that commitment. Make that baby. Anyway, how about this vortex energy, you guys? You guys feeling it right now?
Yeah.
You guys believe in that shit?
Oh, yeah.
No, but I was working at Whole Foods, and this mother and daughter comes in. They just came from the airport, and I know that they just came from the airport because the mom walks in the door and she stops. She's holding her head. She's like, oh, honey, please, give me your hand. Ground me. I am getting very dizzy, and I'm pretty sure I'm in the vortex right now. The daughter's like, Mom, relax. We just got off a 10-hour flight and a 2.5-hour drive. You're jet lagged. Thank you very much, you guys.